need your help.
Are you all right?
Do I look all right?
Yeah, I guess I was just checking for a head wound or something.
If only it were that simple.
Well, what is it, honey? You got a personal problem?
Yes. Only about one of the most personal in the whole entire world.
And you're coming to me about it?
Well, you are my father.
Yeah, I know, but you and I haven't exactly been warding the beeve lately, you know.
Okay, I'm going to ignore that comment. Look, I need a man's opinion.
Good, I fit that bill. Fire away.
You know that Ryan and I are close.
Close.
Close?
What exactly do you mean by close?
Come on, Dad.
All right, well...
Are you going to help me or aren't you?
Sure, just speak English to me.
Okay. I think Ryan and I might be getting in...
Close.
Yes, close. And before we can get in... I have to take a test.
Test?
Yes, test. You know what a terrible student I am. I need your help.
Well, I don't believe it.
I asked you to come here.
I know. That's why I came.
Well, then why are you surprised?
Rachel, don't keep me waiting. What's this all about?
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
I live here.
But you were taking a deposition.
I'm done.
Oh. Well, I wasn't expecting you.
I got that. Looks like you're moving in.
I am.
Frankie. Are you saying you're coming back to me?
Sometimes I wonder about you, Winthrop.
Jumping to conclusions, huh?
In a major way.
Sorry. Can't blame a guy for trying.
Mayor, even if I were moving back in with you, which would be totally out of the blue.
I don't mind a little spontaneity.
We are paying a mortgage on a house that we both love. You think I'd move in here so we could both crash on your desk?
Okay, what I said was stupid.
Come on. Come on. We have to talk.
I'm in trouble, aren't I?
Did we or did we not agree that if I were to come back to work for you, there would be absolutely no discussion of our personal life?
Well, that's a little confining, don't you think?
Cass, you promised me.
I know, but...
No buts. Now, if I'm going to work here, we have got to keep things strictly professional. That's the deal.
I remember.
And can you behave yourself?
I'll try. Okay, I'll do more than try. I'll do it. In fact, let's start over again. Why, Frankie, hello. Moving in a few personal effects. Welcome.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. Hey, you know, I could conceivably have another desk put in my office if you want.
In there with you.
Well, I'm not the Boston Strangler.
No, my old desk suits me just fine.
It was worth a shot.
Forget it.
It's forgotten. So how are you feeling?
I'm okay.
Yeah? How about John?
He still believes Charlene is alive.
But didn't the cops find an eyewitness that saw her get on the boat?
And I don't see how anyone could have survived an explosion. I just want to spend all of my energy helping John keep it together, you know?
So you're still there at the farm?
Yeah.
Photo.
Yeah. Me and Dean.
How is he?
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
May I take a look at it?
Sure.
Is it a recent one?
No, it's an old one.
Yeah, I know this photo. I used to be in this photo.
Yeah, I cut you out.
You cut me out?
Oh, big deal. You cut me out of a whole lot more than a crummy photo cast.
Ooh, Frankie, this is vindictive, though. I'm worried about you.
Would you stop? It was cathartic. That's all it was.
Cathartic?
May I finish unloading my things without the third degree, please?
You cut me out.
Okay, all right. You want to talk about cutting out? We'll talk about cutting out. I happen to know all about this little powwow you and the boys had about getting rid of Carl.
You didn't seriously expect an invitation, did you?
Well, considering that the guy almost sent me to my maker, yeah, I would have liked to have been included.
You were recuperating.
Are you sure that's the only reason I wasn't invited?
I refuse to take the blame for this one. I didn't make up the guest list for this little meeting. Michael did. And he didn't invite any girls.
Then how did Kathleen manage to get included?
She included herself.
She found out all about it all on her own.
Completely on her own.
Maybe she's a good reporter.
That's why a number of New York papers are after her.
Really?
And the New York branch of Brava.
So...
She's made up her mind. Kathleen's leaving Bay City.
Thank you. I was thinking about something that you said to me earlier today.
I can't believe you heard anything I said.
Just because I was angry doesn't mean I wasn't listening.
So, what words of wisdom of mine have brought you here tonight?
Well, it wasn't exactly wisdom, more like the ring of truth. Honesty, I guess.
Ah, I think that sounds like a backhanded compliment to me.
You were talking about how eager you were for your son to have success in his political career. And while you were telling me that, I was thinking, I guess I'm going to have to be blunt here.
I never expect anything less from you.
Well, I was thinking you were troweling it on a bit thick.
That's blunt, all right.
But then I saw you on the press conference with your son today on television. And I saw something else in your face that I hadn't seen since that night at the hospital.
Which was?
You love your son.
Of course I love him.
Yeah, well, the other night when you stomped out of my house.
I didn't stomp, Rachel.
Yeah, you stomped, but I was implying that you weren't a very good parent and that perhaps you didn't love your children enough, and that was out of line, and I guess I just wanted to apologize.
Oh, you don't have to apologize. And you probably weren't that far out of line.
You know, it's nice when you're straightforward. It's very attractive. You should try it more often.
Does this have anything to do with Ken Jordan? Did I say the wrong thing?
How did you find out about Ken Jordan?
Well, what kind of test?
I don't know. That's just the point.
I'm getting a headache.
Okay. Dad, it's like this.
What?
So, the other night I'm looking at this magazine, and I run across one of those compatibility tests, and so just as a hoot, I mean, a complete kick, Ryan and I, we decided to take it.
Yeah, and?
We flunked. I mean, we totally bombed out.
And you think that's significant?
Well, yes. Yes, I think it's a sign that there's trouble.
I think that it's a sign that you're looking for a way out.
I do not want to wait
Victoria,
out.
you've been crazy about this guy ever since you met him, and now all of a sudden, because you're getting close to being married, don't all your feelings count for something?
Yes, I'm not saying they don't count. I'm just saying that all of a sudden I'm noticing some differences between me and between Ryan, that's all.
Fine. Like what?
Like, Ryan sees things like this or like that. I mean, there's just no in between.
Oh. And you're in between?
Yes, I mean, I can be if it's necessary.
Right. Honey, if it's any consolation to you, really, I can't imagine anyone with Ryan other than you.
Really?
Really, honey.
Thanks. It's just that now all of a sudden I'm starting to think that Ryan's thinking that we're not enough alike either.
Well, I got to tell you, if Ryan insists on giving you this test, maybe he's not right for you.
Well, I mean, it's not like he's getting away scot-free.
What do you mean?
I'm giving him a test of my own.
You're what?
Come on. I mean, what's good for the goose is also good for the guy goose, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, something like that, I guess.
If I fail...
Honey, you're not going to fail. Look, just by virtue of the fact that you're giving each other this test probably proves that you're right for each other, but any way you look at it, you got to trust that if it's meant to be, everything will work out. Really.
Thanks. I mean, that's exactly what I needed. I needed some fatherly advice and just some good wishes.
Good. Well, that is, of course, unless the test consists of who's the first, second, and third string quarterback for the Bears.
DiMaggio Mason-Ruth.
It's my girl. Excuse me. Yeah?
Your secretary was just leaving. She said I could wait.
Who is this?
Ryan Harrison. I have to talk to you. Michael, you there?
Oh, yeah. Ryan, I'm here. What can I do for you at this hour?
Well, I need to speak to you, sir.
Sir? Ryan, can it wait?
No, it really can't.
What am I going to do?
I don't know.
What's that?
Nothing. Nothing, Ryan.
Could I maybe just come in? It won't take long. 5 minutes, tops.
What do you want me to do? Go on. This is crazy.
I'm sorry that you feel that way, sir, but it really is important.
Okay, Ryan, I tell you what, just hang out there. I'll be out in a minute or so.
Thanks, Michael. Mr. Hudson.
Wait, go out there, go.
You are your mother's daughter, no question. Oh, by the way, there's a glass on the table in case you want to listen against the door. Just hold it up.
Stop. Now listen. Please be nice to him.
Hey, come on. I'm always nice. Well, what can I do for you?
Well, you see, sir, it's like this.
Okay. You know, Vicky and I, we care about each other a lot.
Yeah?
We've become very,
Involved with each other.
Involved.
Close.
Close.
I guess you might even say, that we love each other.
You guess?
No, we are. No, that's what we are.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm glad.
I'm glad, too.
Well, good. Then we're both glad.
I mean, I just want you to know how much Vicky means to me. She, that I respect her completely.
I got
And that she's given me a lot. I mean, I've never met anyone like her.
I have. Oh, never mind.
And, that, well, and we were very happy. We've never been happier.
Well, I'm happy you're happy.
And I've
And I've been giving this an awful lot of thought, and I've come to the conclusion that we could be even happier than.
What's that?
Fax machine into noisy. Fax.
Well, as I was saying, do you have a glass of water?
Oh, water. Yeah, I got some water. Don't go away.
Is he the most...
You two definitely deserve each other.
Maybe you're right.
I am?
If Kathleen is leaving town, we'd have a clean slate. We could try again.
Frankie,
I'm not promising you anything, Cass.
I won't ask you to. I've missed being with you so much.
I have missed being with you.
What happened?
Oh. My box tipped over.
You... Oh!
Are you all
Oh,
right?
yeah. Yeah, I was just thinking about something else, that's all.
About what?
Nothing. That eyewitness that says he saw Charlene getting on Windswept, did he see her alone?
No. He said he saw someone else, and it was Taylor. I'm sure of it.
I can't believe it.
You know, the thing that makes me so crazy is that, you know, what do we do? They may both have died on that boat. We may never know anything for sure. And, you know, what kind of a limbo is that going to be for John? I'm so sorry. You know that limbo pretty well, don't you?
I'll do anything I can to help you get answers. Because I don't want John to go through what I went through.
Thank you.
Can you get your hands on those last photographs that John took of Charlene?
Why?
Well, they were taken right before she disappeared. Probably won't pan out, but you never know. Maybe we'll find the car in the background of one of them or something. Anything.
Yeah, I have copies in one of the boxes I brought in.
Great.
Okay.
Grab a magnifying glass, too, while you're at it.
Yeah, right. Let's give it a shot.
Okay.
Okay, all right, now, stop. What? Talk quieter out there. He's going to know something's going on.
Look, if I don't get out there in about 5 seconds with this water, your intended is going to dehydrate in my waiting room, okay? So just...
Wait, what? Can I go wait in back?
Why?
It's guy stuff out there, you know? I mean, it might be bad luck if I listen, like seeing a bride in her wedding dress before the wedding or something, okay?
Oh, sure. Go ahead. Well, here you go. Sorry it took so long. The water got stuck in the water cooler. Feel better? Good? Yeah?
Yeah, much. Good. I don't know what I'm waiting for. Michael, I love your daughter an awful lot. And I want to spend the rest of my life with her. I want to marry Vicky, and I'm hoping that you can be happy for us.
I'm happy. Congratulations.
Thanks, Michael. Thanks a lot.
Feel better now?
Yeah, much.
Well, when are you going to ask her?
Well, actually, I was hoping I could make it a surprise.
I don't think that word exists in Vicky's vocabulary.
Yeah, I know.
You can try. You can try.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
How did you do it?
Which time?
That's right. It's Michael, no offense, but I don't intend on doing this more than once.
Good thinking.
I hope I'm good enough for her.
Wait. You know something, Ryan? This may sound strange, but I think it's Victoria who's worried that she's not good enough for you.
What? That's crazy.
Yes, it is.
She's everything a man could want.
Yeah, And a lot more.
What, did she say something to you? That she thinks she's beneath me or something?
No. It's just Victoria. I mean, she's always felt like she had something to prove to the world.
Why, because she wasn't with you and Donna when she was growing up?
Yeah, I think that's it, really. I mean, there's a part of Victoria that's very confident and secure, and then there's another part that's just a little girl who didn't get enough love.
I hope she knows how much she means to me. I mean, maybe I don't show her enough how I feel.
Well, maybe.
Boy, this stuff is tough.
What, commitment?
Yeah, that and everything that goes along with it.
Well, let me tell you, I don't think you'd be standing here today if you weren't ready to make that commitment.
I think you're right.
I am right.
Thanks, Mike. You've helped a lot.
Victoria's a lucky girl. Do you mind if I give you a little advice?
No, not at all. Shoot.
You want to marry my daughter because you love each other, right? Don't question it. Don't test it. Just open up your heart, love her, and I guarantee you will not be disappointed.
Right?
Ryan, I got to get back to work, but it's been a pleasure, man. Good night, okay? Good night. Oh, dear. You can come out now.
Is he gone?
Yeah, far gone.
Dad, Arlo, just tell me, okay? Just tell me, did he ask you for my hand?
In Ryan's way, yes, he did.
I knew it. All right, tell me everything. Just tell me everything.
Well, I'm going to let him tell you, really. But what I can tell you is that he loves you very much.
Yeah, I know. But tell me, what did he say about the test?
Nothing.
You didn't ask him about the test?
No, look, I don't want you to take that test. I didn't ask.
Dad, come on. There's going to be a test. There's nothing I can do about it.
What do you mean? There's a lot you can do about it. It's only a game.
Game? Dad, games are fun.
Honey, you sound like you're trying to nail this down, like you want some kind of guarantee.
What's wrong with that?
There aren't any guarantees. Look, Ryan loves you, and you love him. Just do the best you can, all right?
What if I self-destruct?
You won't. Hudson's are very strong people. Trust me.
Promise?
Mm-hmm. I promise.
I didn't mean to say anything that would upset you, Rachel.
I'm not upset.
Then what are you?
I'm surprised.
Did I know about Ken Jordan?
That you think you know what happened with Ken Jordan.
I was just making an observation.
Well, suppose you tell me where you got your information.
I like to know about people I take into my confidence.
You had a background check done on me?
No.
You were just asking questions?
Well, of course I was. How many times do I have to tell you? You intrigue me.
Well, why didn't you just ask me?
Because up until this evening, you haven't been exactly forthcoming, you know. With me, anyway. Oh, Rachel, I never meant to offend you. You know, I've been told before that I'm not the most diplomatic person in the world.
Yes, well, Grant must have gotten it from his mother.
No, I don't think so. Actually, I think he takes after my father.
Your father spent a lot of time with your children?
No, he died when I was a boy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
My father brought me here from Ireland when I was 13. We were so poor, we stowed away on a steamer. My father thought that America was the land of accomplishment.
Oh, that must have been a difficult journey.
Oh, it was. All that time at sea, we were sick and hungry. Nothing but the promise of the good life in America kept us going. Ah, my father. He had such faith. But I knew he was dying, you know. He was already so sick.
How horrible.
Maybe that's why I wanted to tear down the waterfront. It's always been such a painful reminder to me. You see, the first sight I saw from the ship when I landed was the New York waterfront. My father never lived to see it.
You must have been very young. What did you do?
No. I washed dishes, shined shoes, whatever I had to do. I'd made a promise to my father that I'd become someone. And maybe even to help change some of the injustices in the world.
Well, it's an incredible story. I had no idea.
Well, we all have a past to forget, I suppose.
Well, it doesn't sound to me like you need to forget your past. It's shaped who you are. You've triumphed. You've accomplished things in spite of everything.
Rachel, my accomplishments, if you will, have always been a little empty, to me at least. But my son, Grant, there's another story entirely. Oh, if my father could only see him now. If he could have known that it wasn't all for nothing.
What was your father's name?
Patrick.
Well, I think Patrick Harrison would have been very proud of his son.
Excuse me.
No problem. You know, Cass, I think this is a dead end.
Oh, I don't know. I think we should keep looking.
I don't think I can.
This must be hard for you. I'm sorry.
She looks so happy in those photos.
I know.
They were taken on the very same day, you know.
It isn't fair. They made it through Charlene's illness, through John's indictment, through all that ridiculous stuff, and then they finally had everything they wanted, and...
No, it's not fair.
If this is God's way of making us appreciate what we had before... I can't go on.
What, Frankie? Tell me.
Charlene was with you when I was hurt. Willing me back. And now here I am poring over a bunch of photos looking for some non-existent clue to help me figure out where she is, and she's probably already gone.
Listen to me. We have to keep this up whether Charlene is gone or not. We owe it to John. We owe it to their son. And we owe it to Charlene. She would want us to settle this. Are you going to be all right?
Yeah. Yeah, I will. There are 2 more photos I haven't looked at under the magnifying glass.
Okay, you get those and I'll get us some coffee.
Okay. Cass? Yeah. Cass, come here!
What is it?
You tell me. Right there. It's Taylor, isn't it? See? You can see it right here. In this enlargement. See?
Looks like the shadow of a woman to me.
Behind a stand of trees.
Hiding.
It must be Taylor.
It's not much to go on, Frankie.
Charlene was right. She thought she was being watched. She thought those hang-ups were from Taylor, and we wouldn't listen to her.
Because we had every reason to believe that Taylor was dead.
But Charlene knew. Taylor must have been waiting to make her move all along. She planned her accident, and then she just sat back and waited. She knew no one would believe Charlene.
We can't stop now. This is a big first step.
I don't think we should tell John yet.
Why not?
Because it will get his hopes up. He still thinks it's possible Charlene wasn't on that boat when it exploded.
But you don't, do you?
No. God help me, I don't.
Cass Winthrop. Hey, thanks for calling. Are you sure about that, Vinny? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. No, it sounds like her, all right. Is she alone? We'll have to get over there and see for ourselves.
Cass?
Vinny, give me that address one more time, would you please? Hold on. Okay, shoot. Got it. Your timing is perfect, Vinny. I'll let you know.
If
PI you hired?
Yeah.
Is it Charlene?
We don't know, but we got Taylor.
Now, are you sure that I haven't bored you to tears?
Oh, no, not at all. And I was the one who thought I had a colorful past.
I'd like to hear yours sometime.
You mean you don't already know it?
Well, I know what your press bio says. I'd like to know what you have to say. I had a wonderful evening, Rachel.
I did, too. I know a lot more than I did before.
About me?
About some questions I had.
Are you happy with the answers?
Yes, for now.
Well, as you know, I'm going to be very busy until the election, but after that, I'd really like to see you again.
I'd like that, too.
Good. Until then.
Until then. Spencer. I meant what I said about your father. I think he would be very proud of his son, as well as his grandsons.
Good night, Rachel.
Good night. Oh, startled me. What are you doing here?
Waiting for you.
Didn't Hilda tell you I was out?
Oh, yeah, she did. Rachel, what's going on?
About what? What are you talking about?
You and I were supposed to have dinner tonight. How did you wind up with Spencer Harrison?
Hi.
Hi. You been here long?
No, not really. Where you been?
Oh, I was just getting some advice.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting. I was doing the same thing.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Did it help?
Enormously. How about you?
Oh, humongously.
That's good, because I want you to take your test.
What?
Yeah, I want to give you your test tonight.
No, that's
It's
not
not
fair.
like you can study for it or anything, Vicky.
Well, if you tell me what it is, then I was planning on maybe, cramming for a few days.
Oh, I don't think that's going to be possible, because they're going to be here any minute.
They're here?
Mm-hmm. My friends.
Oh, your friends. God.
And their wives and their girlfriends.
No.
Yeah, so do you think you can whip up a potluck dinner for, say, 8?
8? Mm-hmm. Are you nuts?
Well, you wanted your test, so here's your test.
I wanted a compatibility test. I don't want some kind of a bake-off.
Oh, come on, you're going to be great.
Wait, who exactly is going to be here?
My friends from work and their wives and their girlfriends.
Okay. Let me ask you something. If I manage to feed all these people without poisoning them, do I pass?
Food's secondary.
What do I have to do to get an A?
I just want to see what happens when our two worlds meet. They're here.
Oh, my God. Wait, I have to change.
No, you don't. I remembered what you were wearing, and I said dress casual.
This is casual?
Sure. It's pants, right?
Pants? Yeah. This is a designer original I got at the Paris showing I went to when I was staying in Zurich. This isn't happening to me.
You ready?
My life is over.
I don't recall making any plans for dinner this evening.
Well, we didn't. I just assumed.
Assumed what? What did you assume?
Well, I thought we had an understanding.
About my dinner plans for the rest of my life?
Rachel, I thought you didn't trust Spencer Harrison.
Well, maybe I was wrong.
You going to see him again?
Michael, you've been a good friend to this family and me for quite some time now.
I thought we had moved far beyond friendship,
Well,
Rachel.
maybe we have, but that doesn't give you a right to tell me what to do or who to conduct
Wait
my
a minute, I'm not
friendships
trying to
with.
tell you what to do.
You're not?
No. I just don't want to see you hoodwinked by that guy.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, Michael.
Hey, come on, you don't understand.
No, I do understand. This isn't about me. This is about some rivalry you have with Spencer.
That's not true.
It's about who gets me into bed first, isn't it?
Hey, that's the most demeaning, ridiculous
I got a
thing.
newsflash for you. I'm the one who decides how I conduct my life, who I go to bed with. Because I'm a big girl, I make those tough decisions. I've been a big girl for a long time now.
Good for you. Have at it.
I was going to go out and shoot some hoops with the boys, but I thought I'd make some introductions first. This is Louise. She's dating Billy.
Hey. It's a nice jacket.
Okay, this is Amy. She snagged Dan while he was on undercover assignment over at the university.
Oh, cool. You go to college?
Grad school.
Wow.
And this is Teresa. She's Carlos's wife, soon to be mommy.
Oh, that's great. Congratulations. What month are you in?
Oh, just out of my 8th.
Oh, I remember when I was in my 8th and 9th month, I felt like the biggest blimp. But of course, you look much better than I did. Much better.
Listen, I'm going to go get some beers. Why don't you all sit down and chat, okay?
Okay. Thanks, honey.
Welcome.
So, why don't you all have a seat?
This is a great room.
Thanks.
How do you keep it so clean with a toddler around?
My housekeeper's great. I think I'll go get us some beers. Teresa, a soda?
Orange juice
Orange
would
juice.
be great.
3 beers and an orange juice. Coming up.
Does somebody want to tell me what he sees in her besides the obvious?
Dan told me Ryan's thinking of proposing to her. She does not look like the marrying kind to me.
Nice ladies, huh?
They hate me.
What, are you defaulting on your test before you've even begun?
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you?
Oh, why would I like that? Why do you think I want you to fail your test?
Don't worry, I won't. I'm going to make them like me. I have to kill them. What'd I miss? Here you go.
Oh, I was just telling Amy about the precinct softball game.
Oh, what happened? There you go.
Brian was a little drunk.
Hi, Ryan.
It's not important.
No, that's okay. I don't mind.
I've seen you on TV with Ryan's brother all week.
Yeah, well, with the election coming up.
I've seen you, too. I asked Billy if he knew which brother you were dating.
Well, luckily, each brother's pretty clear on it, so...
Carlos was telling me how proud Ryan is of the job that you've been doing on his brother's campaign.
Well, I'd hate to see Ryan get hurt. He's such a nice guy.
Yeah, well, so would I.
I would think that someone like you would want the glamorous life of the senator's wife instead of the craziness that we all put up with.
Hey, I put up with it, too, all right?
Well, when you've got your own money, I guess it doesn't make much difference who you marry
All right.
or who you...
All right. You guys want to know who I really am? Well, sit back. I think it's going to be a really long night. If you guys weren't such a damn clique, if you'd let me say something instead of just sitting there and judging me, maybe you'd realize we're not a whole lot different.
It doesn't take a genius to see how different you are from us.
Why? Because I wear designer clothes? Bull. I used to shop at second-hand stores before I moved to Bay City.
And inherited your millions?
Why are you so hung up on money?
Maybe because I don't have it.
If you struggled the way you say you did, then you wouldn't have to think too hard to remember that feeling.
I don't think that it's fair that we judge Vicky. We don't really know anything
No,
about
I know
her.
what I see. And I saw the way she looked at us when we got here.
How did I look at you?
Down your nose, that's how.
You guys are the ones that were jumping to conclusions, looking down your nose at me when you came in here. You all just assumed because I'm rich that I'm going to be a snot. I want to tell you something. I worry about Ryan the same way you worry about your guys. In the morning when he puts his coat on over his gun, I watch his car pull out of the driveway so I can see his face and remember it, in case he doesn't come back. I have my own life, Ryan asked me to help with his brother's campaign, and I did it. And I really like it. I don't want you to think for 1 second that I don't just eat my heart out inside worrying that some crack addict is going to take his last pot shot at the man that I want to be with forever. Look, I'm willing to start this night over again. If you guys want to, that's great. And if not, fine. So I'm going to go into the kitchen and I'm going to put something on the stove that hopefully won't give us all food poisoning. Excuse me.
Happy now?
She's tough, isn't she?
Okay, where'd you put her?
She's making dinner. I think we should help.
Right behind you.
She's terrific.
No rough spots?
Oh, I handled them.
As always.
Ryan?
Mm-hmm.
Yes! I think I passed.
You.
If you ever do that to me again, you're dead meat.
Now, this PI you hired, he's sure it's Taylor.
He's positive. Where's my micro recorder? We have to be ready to tape a statement in case we can manage to get one out of her.
Here.
Thanks. Okay, that's it.
I can't believe it.
What?
We found Taylor.
You're going to have company.
Let them come. I'll tell them everything.